Welcome back to React Cheat Sheet part 13. This video we will learn about useDeferredValue hook. So what is it? So useDeferredValue hook, it let you intentionally defer updating values so that they don't slow down the other part of the app, of the page. Okay, and useDeferredValue is basically used to defer the calculations of a value until it is actually needed. So for example, if you want to use the useDeferredValue to defer the calculations of an expensive computation or fetching of data from an API until it is actually needed, and when the value is needed, useDefer will calculate it and return the result. So now let me show you what I mean by that. So basically this is the text field and we have the text here, right? So when using the useDeferredValue, I can just type anything and then it defer, right? And then it slow down a little bit until it show me the result, and I can just type. Okay, so while I am typing, right, it just wait for a bit before showing the result. This is the use of useDefer. Okay, so it defer updating the value. And now let's have a look at the code. Let me explain you what it is. So basically we import the useDefer from React, and then here we have the text, set text, just set to empty string, right? And we have the input, basically what I show you. I just type something on the keyboard, right? So this is the input. We have the text here, and then on change, whatever that I type, it will then store into this text, and this tag here will then use here with the useDeferredValue, and then this defer text here will then pass to the child via the prop, right? So let's have a look at the child. So the child here, we have the text which is coming from this one here, right? And then we have the function called slow list. So this basically the function here, right? It will render right here. I just show like 100. I will change to 200, and this basically will loop through this 100 times to show the whatever that I type onto the input text. Okay, so it will show the list 100 times, and then inside the function slow item here, so this function here basically do nothing. It just wait for 1 millisecond per item to just make the application slow, right? So that we can see the use of the useDeferredValue. We just want to see the result, right? Between using it or without using it, we just want to know the difference. So right here, this is basically showing the text. All right, so now let me just change this to 250. Okay, and for this example, we also use memo here as well, with the combination of using the useDefer so that we can see the result here. So let me just type something, right? It defer a little bit, and then it update the state. And now let me show you without using useDefer. So what happened? Okay, so here we don't want to use the useDefer, right? With the useDeferredValue here, we can just simply pass the text here. So just pass it right here, meaning that the application now is not using this hook at all. So let now have a look again. Let's refresh this. So now let me type something. Okay, when I type, it just stuck right here for a few seconds. Okay, so if I type one character, then it will just render the list 250 times before I can start typing again. So this is without using the useDeferredValue. Okay, so once I start typing, right, it just update immediately. And if I type fast, okay, it just stuck right here, right? I wait for a few seconds now, and it's still nothing happened. Okay, so this is why we want to use the useDeferredValue. Okay, I can just type anything I want, and then once I finish typing, then it start updating the state. So without using the useDeferredValue, each keystroke, okay, that I type, it forces the entire list to re-render immediately. Okay, so this is something that we don't want. And once I start using the useDeferredValue here, it just let me type without waiting. Okay, so typing, it feels snappy while the list is lag behind it. Okay, so once I finish typing, then it start updating. So now you learn the use of the useDeferredValue. Okay, so the purpose of using this is to optimize our application. So this make our applications feel a lot smoother and also faster as well. So that's pretty much it for this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.